notification. I just looked up for a second and saw that. Just checking it real quick. Okay, why is it not? Oh, duh, view channel, dumbass. Like, why is it showing everything else? It doesn't show them live on here yet. Not on the screen anyway. Come on. Usually has a little live logo there. Come on. Yeah, I am. Okay. I don't hear it, but yep, I'm live. Okay, let's close that. Anyway, yeah, I was telling you, Alexander, about the straw. See, it was like this. That's what I was seeing. And I was like, what the heck? What? But it was like perfectly straight. You couldn't see the round part. It was like, it was more like that. But it was like, you couldn't see the inside of the straw like there. It was like perfectly straight. So it looked like just a line. And I was like, what the heck is that on my shirt? I'm like going like this, going, what the heck? I'm like doing all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, it's between me and the camera. And I'm looking around like this. And I saw this straw. I was like, oh, that's what it is. So it was kind of, I had another one up here too, but it was empty. But that one, what funny thing is, that one seemed like it was higher than that one. And it wasn't showing up at all. So yeah, I wasn't like freaking out yet. I was freaking out more about me being logged off today. I was logged off of YouTube. I never have to log in. I had to log in today, and it was logged into my because this is actually linked to my regular account, which is just my name or whatever. And but it was logged into that instead. I was like, what the heck? And it didn't even show this one on there at all. It was nowhere to be found. I was like, oh my god, don't tell me somebody deleted it, or don't tell me I got kicked or banned or something. I was thinking the worst. I'm like, what did I do? I mean, I haven't done anything with that. It's not like I got copyrighted or striked or something like that. So I logged it off and tried to log it back in, and it said I had to change the password. I was like, figures. So I changed the password. I had to try like 4 or 5 different times to get a password that I never had before. So I did that, and then it finally asked me because it has that my main one and the little L bricks. So it just asks you which one you want to go to, and then I told that one. So I guess when I get on, I had to make sure my little Lego guy, the little car there, is actually on there, the avatar. Might be why I couldn't find any Bricks minifigs yesterday, because it was logged into that one the whole time. I don't know. Could have been yesterday or this morning. I don't know. I couldn't find anything about BAM at all. Nothing. It was all about movies and stuff. It's like, what the heck? And then as soon as I did that, boom, all this stuff about BAM showed up. So I was starting to stress about that one. Especially when I tried to change the password. I think they do that like once a year. They log you off and make you change the password. But you can't use a password that you've ever used before. It's like, what the heck, So then you're kind of fumbling to figure out one that you'll remember. I might have a special guest today. I'm not sure. And I fixed my screen. I mean, you can't really see much of a difference there. What you're seeing. Why is that not coming up now? My YouTube stats isn't even showing at all. Oops. It would have moved it where it needs to go. If I can find it now. It was there. Where is it now? I can't even see. I can't even find it now. Like hidden. What the heck? Hello. I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna have to recapture that. That was on there a second ago, earlier. There it is. force SDR, that might be why too. Maybe lock it. That's weird that it was off. It wasn't showing up for some reason. Oh, I know why. Look at that up there, this down here. There we go. Now it's on top of everything. Leave. Where's Mike? Takes it off there, okay. So I don't really need that there. The window does need to go up there though. Okay, there we go. I think I had it in the wrong order. It was actually underneath the screen. Just had to move it above. So there we are. Anyway, yeah, I just moved it to a bigger screen, the one next to me here. So now OBS is on my main screen, and that one is over there, the one you guys are seeing, or whatever. And then this one in front of me is the one that's shared in there. That way I can see the chat when I'm in there doing my stuff when the camera's on, which I don't have it on right now. Just wait for people to come in here. I don't have to repeat myself 50 times. But yeah, I was saying I might have a special guest. I contacted them on Instagram, and they haven't replied, but it's been read. Told my lives are where and all that, so it just be something. They'd be coming in the chat probably, and then coming on panel afterwards. Well, if they do, then I might show a video or whatever that they have, or two. Might be kind of outdated, but I don't know. Before, yeah, because I guess Ben's lawyers filed to have it taken to federal court, which hopefully it'll be in Oregon. Could be in Salt Lake too, but I think if it's in Salt Lake, it'll just be the same problem all over again. It'll still be people from Utah, you know. If they do in Oregon, it could be anybody. Mostly people in Oregon, probably. That could work both ways, though. I mean, there could be people that are pissed off because that Salem, Oregon one got closed down, and they can be part of the jury, and yeah, so it could work both ways, either way. If it goes to jury. Personally, I think that since it's the local it's happening to, I don't know. I think it'd be better in Oregon anyway, because you won't have any influence of Utah in it. Utah influence. And believe me, you don't want that. I'm not saying everybody there is like that, but oh God, it seemed like every time I turned around there was something. I'd go to a mall and people would comment stuff at me, yell, say stuff to me. I'm like, the hell, I don't know who the hell you are. And then all of a sudden, cops are taking me in. It's like, what the freaking, That's kind of part of my one story I don't like talking about, but that's basically what happened. And it got dismissed. Not related to the other one I told you guys about, but I was actually walking out the door to catch the bus, and the security guard there stopped me and arrested me and everything. I'm like, what the freaking hell? I was walking through the mall. Actually, I was sitting down at a bench, not doing anything, minding my own business. And some guy walked up and said something. As he was walking by, some old man. I heard what he said too, and it kind of ticked me off. But I didn't do nothing about it. And a few minutes after that, got up and started leaving to go catch the bus, and yeah, they arrested me, alleging that I did this or that, which is the part I don't like talking about. And I was in jail forever. Of course, it got dismissed. That's the thing about Utah. If they're going to arrest you, they always arrest you on Friday. Never fails. If they're going to get you for something, they'll get you on a Friday. just to make you wait until Tuesday. Yes, they do not do anything on Monday or Sunday. Everybody knows that. But they don't do anything on Monday either. They're closed Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So they make you wait till Tuesday. Yeah, they make you wait as long as possible. And it's the only place I know of is Utah that does that. Half the time they're closed Fridays too. So it's like they close for every day they could possibly think of. Oh, let's make this holiday. But anyway, that was dismissed, and there was some repercussions against me though because of it. Because yeah, I lost a couple things I won't talk about, but that was the biggest reason I left because it has to do with the LDS church and all that stuff too. That something that they always say and they contradicted themselves when they did this to me. Completely contradicted themselves, 100%. I always remember them. I always remember them. So, and when I asked about it, they had no explanation, no answer. Well, I want to go back. I mean, I love the state itself, but I just stay away from people. I don't say nothing. I keep to myself if I go there. That's what we went there. Me and my ex-wife, of course, we were married at the time. Went there in 2005 to see my dad, and we went there. Didn't have any problems, but see, we stayed to ourselves because I warned her, stay to yourself. We go to the store. Don't talk to anybody because they'll turn around and say, "Oh my God, he's harassing me," or "They're harassing me," or some stupid thing like that. They'll come up with something, you know. Especially when they see your license plate. They see you're from California. They'll go after you in a minute. So, yeah, I think we went to Walmart. Most of the time we stayed at my dad's. We didn't really go anywhere. If we went anywhere, it'd be with my dad. We went with my dad. My dad would go too. Or somebody, in the family that lives there. So, but we were pretty safe there. I mean, we didn't feel any tension or anything like that there. I mean, we were fine. We went to a July 4th thing that they had there, all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, it wasn't anything like that. We didn't have any problems. We were afraid we weren't going to make it there with the car the way it was, but they did. We actually went to my mom's. I think we went to my dad's first. Stayed there for a week. And then we went to my mom's for a week. I can't remember if it was my mom's first or my dad's first. I think it was my dad and then my mom. Because my mom, we went to Knott's Berry Farm for a day. I can't remember if it was the second day or third, fourth day. I think it was the second day we were there. We went to Knott's Berry Farm. And yeah. But yeah, it was 2005. So we didn't have any issues. Made it there fine, back, and everything else. We made full circle, basically. Like 1,800 miles. I don't know how the heck we did it. We had a little Honda. Like, I don't know what the heck it was. It was a little car. And the window on the passenger side was busted. The brakes were heating up because, coming out of here, we go down like a 2,000 foot hill going back down. And my wife was driving and she was holding the brakes. They don't have the hill anymore, but back then they did. She was holding the brakes the whole time, and it made the brakes turn red. Even the disc was red. And oh God, we were nervous as heck. We'd have to sit and wait until it cooled down. And we chanced it and kept going and never did it again. So I figured out that she must have been holding the brakes the whole time. But after that, we didn't have any issues with the car or anything like that. It ran just perfectly fine. Those Hondas, they'll last forever. I swear. But we made it all the way to, I know we went that way, to Redding. So I think we went to Utah first. Because, yeah, we had to. Yeah, we did, actually. Yeah, we went to see my daughter, my oldest daughter. She was like 9 years old then. something like that. I can't remember how old she was then. No, she was 4. Actually, she was 4, going on 5. Went there, saw her for a day, and then we took I-80 to Salt Lake. Went straight through I-80 from Reno because they live about 80 miles from Reno. And went to Reno, took I-80 all the way across. That was a good drive. It was a long drive, but it didn't seem like it, you know. And I think we stayed in Reno. Pretty sure we stayed overnight in Reno. I know we stayed overnight somewhere. I don't think we stayed in Susanville because that's where my daughter lives, in Susanville. I'm pretty sure we stayed in Reno. Owen just came in, but pretty sure we stayed in Reno. Actually, I know we did because we stayed at the oh god, it's that popular motel. They have it in Las Vegas too. Clown something, where they have all the trapeze and stuff like that. We stayed in that one. It was like $19.95 per night for all of us. It was me, my wife. We had a baby, which is now my second oldest daughter, and then her son. So it was like 4 of us. The baby was free anyways, but we had all of us. It was only $19.95 that one night, and that was it. It was cheap. So yeah, we stayed there, and then we drove from there to Salt Lake. And my dad lived south of Salt Lake, so we went down. We got there like at 10 o'clock the next night, 10:30, somewhere around there. It was in the evening, but it was a fun drive. But you can go on with little L if you want. Yeah, you can come up on panel. I do have a panel going up right now. No, I'm okay. It's 2. Oh my God, 2 a.m. That is late. 3 streams. You were live on 3 streams. Wow. But yeah, then we went to my dad's. Stayed there for about a week. It was through July 4th of 2005. They really do a lot out there July 4th. Oh my God. I remember he had a patio because he was upstairs. And we all went out to the patio and we could see the fireworks just going like crazy everywhere. I mean, it was everywhere. They had a thing over BYU at the stadium there with Neil Diamond. Yeah, right. What's his name? I almost said Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, wish. Um, oh God, what do you call her? The Mormon Donnie Marie. It was Donnie Osmond. He was doing a thing out there. He came down in a helicopter and all this stuff. If I remember right, they did that. I think we went to that. But like I said, we stayed to ourselves. Unless it was somebody we knew. If we would have ran into somebody we knew, or I knew from high school or something like that, then I would have said something. But I didn't run into anybody. It wasn't during a high school reunion or anything like that. It was 4th of July. We spent the 4th of July with my dad, and then we left I think it was about the 6th or 7th, something like that. I think the 4th of July was about the middle because we left June 1st or July 1st. That was the day we left. Was July 1st. So we were at my dad's by the 4th, easy. I think we were there by the 2nd. If I remember right, it was the next day we arrived that night. So we left like at 6 o'clock in the morning, July 1st, and we got to Susanville about 9, and we got to Reno just before 10. Stayed the night there. Left at about 6 or 7 o'clock the next day, and got to Salt Lake City by 10. So, and it's only like a half-hour drive to my dad's on the freeway. He was in oh God, what is it called? Not Sequoia. Something Springs by Lehigh. Can't remember the name of it. It's like west of Lehigh, where the Lehigh Mills is from Footloose. That was filmed in Lehigh. Now, actually, we did go to a gas station a lot to go get sodas. I didn't remember that. That was in Lehigh. So we didn't say nothing to anybody. We just kept to ourselves, And then we left there, I believe, around the 7th, and went to see my mom. So stayed there for another week. We were gone for like 2 weeks straight. And then we took, for my mom's, we just took the, what do you call it? I guess it would be the it was I-5. Or no, we took the 101 actually. I know we went to San Francisco and everything. I can't remember if that was on the way there or on the way back. I think it was on the way back. We took the Golden Gate Bridge coming back. Because yeah, we took let's see, we went from there. We come in through San Bernardino because my mom lived in Riverside at the time. So we came in through San Bernardino on the I-15, and then we took the 92, I think it was, highway from Riverside to go back to LA. And I think we actually stayed in LA too for a while. We stayed in a motel there for like, so we might have been gone even more than 2 weeks. I can't remember. Because we did our vacation in LA for a couple of days. I think it was like 3 or 4 days. Stayed there. And we actually stayed downtown in LA itself. And then we left there and took the, I can't remember what highway it was now. I think it might have been I-5 to San Francisco. And then we took the Golden Gate Bridge over to 101 and came back that way. So we made a full circle. You've been in a lot of streams too, okay? I don't get invited to streams that much. I mean, I do in chat, but not on screen. My very first one was that way. But yeah, that's how we got back and everything else. And I lived here at the time, of course, but not here, but here in the same area. And then, actually, I think we got back. We got evicted from the house we were in. Came back and they were like tearing everything out of there. It's like, what the heck is going on here? They sold the house up underneath us without telling us. And the people that bought the house was taking all our stuff out, burning it and stuff. Oh, we were pissed. Oh God, we were pissed. We got back in the early afternoon. Never got no phone call, nothing. The rent was paid and everything. And they were still burning everything out of there and stuff. Our couch was getting torched. Yeah, like this big bonfire in the back. Yeah. Had a big bonfire in the back. My stepson had a dresser with a bunch of collectibles in it, Pokemon collectibles and cards and stuff like that in it. They burned that up. They were just tossing all the stuff in this bonfire. Oh, we were so pissed. But we're not the suing kind. We could have probably sued, but we didn't. We didn't even know these people. They sold it while we were gone, literally. Put it up for sale and sold it while we were gone to these people. They were like tearing everything out of the house and stuff like there was like this wood burning stove thingy. They had that gone. So we literally had to move out like that day because there was nothing left. We had nothing. We had to move out with nothing. We ended up being homeless after that for a couple days. They took our beds and everything and burned all that up. By the time we got there was nothing left. Everything was gone. We grabbed what we could and what was left. Yeah, they thought that they owned this, since they owned the house, they could do whatever the heck they want. It's a lot like Utah here too. So, believe me, very close to it here. That's why I wanted out here so bad. Only here, people are stupid. I mean, they're just stupid, period. Downright stupid. You know? I mean, Bill Evil would hate this place. So, I wonder why he doesn't want to come here. He came here once. I don't know if you know who Bill Evil is. He came here once to do a live show. He's never been here since. And that's like 10 years ago. So it was way before he retired. And I actually asked him one time, because I caught him live one time on YouTube or whatever. And I said, are you ever going to come? I told him where I was. He goes, yeah, I'll be out there someday. Someday. Yeah, right. Someday. Which means no. He hates stupid people, and he definitely hates this place. So, but God, people just out here, they do the stupidest things, drivers and everything. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, if I could think of stories, you'd be like, huh? Yeah. I can't think of stories because there's too many of them out here. Too many. I mean, people are idiots here. And they're the same way, too. If you're not from here, they'll do anything they can to screw you. Believe me, I had that problem when I was homeless. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are good people out here, but there's also the other side too. I mean, I when I was homeless, I got beaten up. I got into a couple fights, not ones that I started either. I mean, it wasn't as bad as it could have been, but it could have been worse. But yeah, yeah, I bet there's stories you could tell me too. Yeah, and then yeah, update on my channel. I don't know what's going to happen with it because my SSI got deducted way down. So I just found out yesterday. I'm losing $300 on it every month for the next 2 years. Total $300. Almost 300. It's like 275. So I'm coming out even right now. So probably won't be any Lego sets for the next, I don't know how long, at least till December. Because I got to pay everything off now, pay everything down. I'm paying it down. I've been paying it down, but I pay it down enough. So coming out with like next to nothing. The only thing I'm able to survive on is any what do you call it, donations, which I have a little thing right there, or my rebrickable instructions that I have there for sale. And I'm selling them cheap there just to get them to sell. So, which has been working. I sold another one today or the other day, but I don't get the money until the like I think the 6th or something like that. I've sold like probably about 8 altogether now. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I have to live on, or at least well, it doesn't live on. It goes to Lego or whatever. The instructions, anything from rebrickable goes to city or whatever, and any donations goes to that too. So the next one I'm wanting to do, because I'm wanting to complete my cars here. I'm wanting to do get Ramon, which I had to buy the bricks or whatever for that, or whatever. I have the instructions already, but and then I want to do my flow, and that'll be the last two I'll be doing. So I mean, I got a couple of them I'm making myself on studio for the instructions, but to make live, I want to make Ramon and my flow, and that way I'll have the whole entire main cast. I've got all but those two now. That's all I need. So red was the one I was worried about because I couldn't find a red on there, and then the guy messaged me or whatever, said that he's coming up with red. He was in the process of building red. I was like, oh, cool, I'll get it. I'll get the instructions. So I bought the instructions from him. And I took a picture of it when it was done and sent that to him too. So, but yeah, I got the old cast here. Unless you don't count Sarge, because technically Sarge is not, this Sarge that I have doesn't look much like him. Although I did find a way to convert him over to look like Sarge, or more like Sarge. I made a little pattern where I can print up a piece of paper and it'll actually fit over it. These doors will have to come off though, but the doors are replaced with part of the cover. It has the sticker right there on it already too. So the sticker will be actually on the cover too, in the same place where the door is. So I can actually put that over. And all this is the dollar store one. It just happens to look just like them, except for I don't know if he had these in it or not. I assume he did, but I'm gonna keep them on it. That way the cover it'll show the little bumps and all that stuff like it has. I just don't know how you keep the paper down. That's the only thing I'm trying to figure out now. Maybe with ties or something underneath or something. Maybe I don't know. But I made it so the door comes off and it fits inside here. Well, you have to put brick here, of course. You do have to put some 1x1s there or something. But other than that, it'll fit right down inside here and go all the way over. And then right here, these bricks here come off. these tiles here. It'll fit right underneath that tile where I lifted it up to hold it down. At least on the sides here, and that's yeah. So yeah, the tiles will hold it down on the sides, and possibly on the back too. I don't know. I haven't printed up to test it yet, so I don't have any ink. Other than that, he looks pretty much the same. That's that one. But that's pretty much channel updates. I mean, that's pretty much what's going to go on there. We'll be playing it day by day, pretty much, for the next 6 or 8 months. If I get donations, it'll be more, but I haven't gotten donations in a long time. Fuzzy Adventures is here. You just dropped the channel too. Let me go to that channel real quick. Oh, it might even show up over there. Yeah, it does. That's her channel there. I just subscribed to you, so I know you've been in here a few times. Just kind of checking it out. Actually, you know what? I'll put it on there. There, I just do that. It should show up in a second here. Come on. There we go. Is it going to capture it? Guess not. Oh, that's right. It's just on the one. I forgot it doesn't do that. It's on the actual screen itself. So yeah. But let's see what she does. Looks like you do shopping. Am I right? Dollar store shopping, maybe? Can't tell. Just trying to guess here. Kind of a little bit of everything. Looks like crafts. Yeah. Let's see what you say here. Yeah, cooking. Okay, that's what I thought. Baking, cooking. Yep. Okay. But yeah, I just subscribed to you, so you've been here a few times. So yeah, that's pretty much all the updates I have. I mean, everybody knows the BAM one, Bricks Minifigs ones. So, not really much. It's just that it went to federal. Although, people were asking, could Bricks and Minifigs turn it around back to state again? And they say they can't do it, but knowing Utahns, knowing the way Utah people are, especially Bricks and Minifigs, they're going to sure the hell try. Hopefully it doesn't work. Now, federals could stop them, though, because, they're not Utah or whatever. Federal is federal. But believe me, they'll try. I know they'll try. If they haven't tried already, just haven't gone through yet. Yeah, actually, I still have the Assembly Square I gotta sort out. I thought about rebuilding some of the modulars, but I don't want to tear those things apart. So I just want to build the ones that aren't up yet. I got like about 6 or 8, something like that. Because I got the Assembly Square, which I got about maybe half of it sorted now, which I do got to resort it anyways, or sort the rest of it. I have that on Studio, so that way I know exactly where I'm at. And I know I got Diner, Downtown Diner to do. I've got what's that one called? The one store, whatever it's called. It was a really old one. It says shop on it. I had that one. I have the Palace Cinema. I have the police station. I think that might be it. Oh, pet shop, bookshop. I think that's it. That's all the ones I have to build, and I'll have them all up that way. So Assembly Square I've been working on. The next one will probably be either at the diner or police station. I haven't decided yet. Yep. Oh yes, I have. Oh yes, I have. Rose 00 investigates. Yes, I have. 100%. I just got done talking about it. because it went to federal. And yeah, I guess yeah, we got a newbie coming in here. And I lived in Utah for 20 years, from 1980 to 1998. So for 18 years I was there. And believe me, I got into some trouble without even trying to. I mean, one I can actually talk about, but the other one I don't like talking about. But yeah, they screwed me over all the time, and I got just tired of it and I moved out. And I used to be LDS too, so I know the tricks they pull because it's happened to me. They pull tricks out, legal tricks, and yeah. Have you seen the map of all the? What does it say? I think some of your letters right together of the show game connections. I don't know what that is. It's so crazy. Yeah, it is. It is crazy. But yeah, yeah, that's what I plan to do is building those and putting them in the city. The bricks and minifigures guys are doing illegal stuff with shell companies. I heard something about that. Yeah, I think that was before. I don't know. I've just been watching the stuff about reckless bin and stuff like that. So I'm not sure about all that stuff. Called the yeah, I think the band map. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I was watching a video about that, and I had to start my live. So didn't say anything about Shell, but it was I think it was about I don't think it was Bricks and Minifix. It was something else. Can't remember. It's legit. Yeah, we do have to make sure it's legit first before we do anything like that. I don't really talk about anything unless it's just legit and confirmed first. It is confirmed that it's going to federal. I mean, we could talk about what if, stuff like that, but just make sure you know it's what if. Just like I said earlier, what if Bricks and Minifix tries to intersect and change it back to state again? And I was saying that I'm sure the hell they're going to try, and they might succeed doing it too, because there's some weird laws in Utah. You know, they've got the attitude we could do whatever the hell we want to do, and they usually get away with it. I mean, look what they did with police there. Look what they did to Ben. Look, all that stuff. They're getting away with it. At least up until Ben does something about it. You know, I mean, I've started to go on his side. I I try to stay as much neutral as I can, but I don't know with everything going on. Registered in Alaska is dead. I never heard about this. Dan McDuff, the dad. Yeah, construction company that was. Yep, yep. They actually sued him. They sued their own dad. I remember that too. They sued their own dad, but I'm not sure what it was for. I don't know if it was for Bricks Minifigs or for something else. It was like keepyourassets.com or some weird thing like that. I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, they had some weird name. But yeah, mostly on the reckless bin thing, and that mostly is what I pay attention to with Bricks Minifix. But yeah, going by law, they shouldn't be able to. They're saying that they can bring Tyler into it, the kid that was driving, the one that dressed up as UPS or USPS, UPS. He was not USPS, but dressed up as UPS, and they're asking people were asking, well, if they bring his name into it, it could switch back to state. Well, going by laws, except for Utah, no, they can't. But Utah, technically, they can't. But they sure the hell will try. They'll change the law if they have to, just so Bricks Minifix can do it. They've done it to me. They'll change laws around just just to make it so that it works for them, and then they turn around, they'll change the law back after it's over. You know, they do stuff like that there. I mean, I sound paranoid, but that's exactly the kind of crap they do. You know, and I used to say this for years. You know, I'd stay on the side, not say anything about it. I just tell people that, yeah, watch them do this. Sure enough, they do it. It's like, I told you. I told you. And they're like, oh no, you're just lucky. You're just guessing. No, you know, they did exactly what I said they were going to do, exactly what I was thinking they would do. You know, and then they, yeah, and people didn't believe me. Well, now they do. You know, now they do. They knew sooner or later Utah would get caught pulling this crap that they do. I mean, I'm not saying everybody's like that in Utah, but there sure hell is a lot of them. You know, it almost seems like, I mean, I hate to speak down on the Mormon Church or whatever, because I try to stay neutral there too. But it's like it's a front or something, you know, or at least the people are a front, you know. They think, well, you know, I'll just join this church, and people think I'm all goody goody, you know, I'm stealing Lego from people, you know, or something like that. They won't notice because, you know, I'm goody goody, and where I look goody goody, I don't know. Yeah, as you can tell, I could talk forever about it, but yeah, I was LDS anyway. But yeah, I was talking about how I drove through Utah to see my dad because he lived out there too before he passed away. I was talking about how I got there and all that stuff from here, and I mean, don't get me wrong, Utah is nice. It's really nice out there. The mountains. I live out by the valley almost on the west coast, and northwest coast actually, and we can see the mountains right from here. Mountains. Why did I say mountains? They call them mountains here. These aren't mountains. These are just little hills. These are bumps in the road compared to the mountains out there. What? My wife's looking at me like, what? What? What?
What? What?
What? What? What?
What? What?
What?
Fuck you.
But anyway, yeah, the police investigation. Redact. Yeah, I'm not surprised on that one. Yeah, the police were also trained by two of the McNeff brothers too. What?
Alan Jackson finally retired. He retired last night.
I know.
Final bow of the stage in Nashville.
Yep.
And Utah is completely on fire right now.
I know there's a fire out there in Eureka of all places.
No.
Eureka, Utah. There's a Eureka, Utah.
On the border of Utah, there's another town called Ouray.
Ouray. Uri?
Ouray.
I never heard of it.
There's another. That's another. It's on the border.
The one on the border is St. George.
I don't know what's on the border.
At least on the Nevada side, anyway.
No, I don't know, but.
Or Arizona, actually. Technically, it's Arizona. It's like a little corner of Arizona.
I don't know, but Utah's completely on fire. So is
Yeah, I know there's a big fire out there right now. Out in Utah Valley, Utah County. No, those are different McNeffs from Arizona. Oh, okay. Now they were saying that they were the brothers, Matthew and Matthew and Michael, I think it was. So they're not related to them. That's why I never said nothing about it till now. They were saying, well, they could be their cousins or something. Yeah. Anyway, she's just standing there. Yeah, I my subscribers and that have heard this story before, but I'll tell it again. When I lived in Utah, well, actually, I got two little stories. One's kind of a funny story. It turned out just fine, but I'll tell you that one afterwards. But the big story was when I lived in Utah. I was probably about, I'm 60 now, So I've been here for 25 years, and this was back in the 80s. I I was, where was I at the time? Oh, it was me and my second wife. We were driving.
Somehow a bee got in the house and it's in our kitchen, and I'm highly allergic to bees.
Not much I could do about it right now. Anyway, we were driving to some.
I'm not going in that kitchen with a bee.
We were driving somewhere, and well, let me go back. Before that, we went to Tooele, Utah, and we had a little truck. We were out there. I think I was selling meat or something like that because I did the meat sales thing that they do out there a lot. And we were out in Tooele. That's west of Salt Lake, southwest of Salt Lake. And we were out there, and my headlight had gone out. Yeah. And my headlight had broke or something like that. Something happened to the headlight, just stopped working, and I got pulled over for it. Well, when they pulled me over, they gave me a fix-it ticket, which is fine, no problem. I could fix it. So, in fact, we actually bought the light there in Tooele. We actually bought the whole, because on the truck we had to buy the whole entire thing, not just the little bulb or whatever. It was the whole entire square thing, and back then. And so we bought that in Tooele, came home, put it in, everything else, and I drove all the way back to Tooele. It was like the very next day. Drove all the way back to Tooele to have it checked. Because all they have to do is they check it, they sign it off, and everything else, Well, it was all good. It was an old lady, which I should have known right there why. And she signed it off. She came out there, looked at it, had to turn them on and off and all that kind of thing, turn the blinkers on, all that stuff. And she goes, okay, it's good. She put out this little piece of paper and left. Didn't give me a receipt, nothing. I didn't think nothing of it, And about a year, maybe a year and a half later, I lost the truck, didn't have the truck no more. I was buying the truck from a private person paying payments and stuff. That's a whole nother story. Don't ever buy a car out there either, because they'll do anything they can to get the car back. But I don't care if it's a dealer or what. That's all they do. They hope they're good. They usually will get the car back one way or the other. If they have to get you fired from your job just so you can't pay on it anymore. They did that to me too, out there a lot. So anyway, we were driving one day. We had a little Toyota Corolla, like a '77 Toyota Corolla, I believe it was, because we actually had two cars. We had the truck and the Corolla. We just never drove the Corolla until now. So we were driving the Corolla one day. I think we were going to the beach, if you want to call it a beach. It was out Utah Lake, because I remember we were going to the lake for something, and it's out in the middle of freaking nowhere. I mean, there are no buildings out there at all. And a cop pulls us over, a state cop. Okay, I'm thinking, what did I do? I'm not speeding or anything, He pulls me over for a routine traffic stop, which they could do that out there, and they do it all the time. Pulls me over. I come find out I had a warrant for my arrest in Tooele. I'm like, how the fuck can that happen? Pardon the French. I said puck, by the way. And so they take me in. Left my wife alone. She was able to drive. She had a license and everything. They took me to jail and everything. They booked me and everything. I was there for 2 weeks before they had court. 2 weeks. They dragged it on as long as they could, And I was at the Spanish Fork jail, and my wife was actually sitting in the parking lot the whole time through the 2 weeks. Every day she'd be sitting out there in the car. Somehow she found out what window I was. I don't know how she found that out, but she would sit right outside the window there. I could see her. I could actually wave through the window because I had the bars. She could see me. I could actually wave to her, out the window. But I couldn't talk to her because it was glass, but she could see me. But it was like, I think it was the day of court, which was going to be in Tooele. I looked out there and the car was gone. The only day she wasn't there, and I couldn't figure out what the heck was going on, why she wasn't there. She had been there all day long, and then I had court, so they had to transport me to Tooele. So they're driving me to Tooele, right? And I kept telling everybody I was innocent. And of course, they always quoted the Schindler's List thing, or whatever it was. Not Schindler's List, but that other movie. we're all innocent here. I'm like, but I am actually innocent. you know, nobody believed me. So finally, we get to Tooele. I'm kind of making this is like the short version of it, and I kept telling him, the guy actually let me sit in the front seat too. That's how much not worried about me they were. And I was telling him about what happened and all that stuff on the way there, and he's like, "And you're going to court for this? I'm taking you for that? This is ridiculous." Even he agreed, right? So anyway, we get there, and of course he had to put the handcuffs back on me. And as we pull up, we see three sheriffs. I mean, they had to be sheriffs. They walk out, and they're just standing there in the walkway, right? As you go in, about halfway between that and the street. And I get out, I have the handcuffs behind me or whatever, and he walks me up, right? And they stop us. They actually stop us. And I remember because I was facing them. And one lady sheriff goes, "What the hell's he doing here?" I mean, that is a quote. She actually said that. "What the hell's he doing here?" And the guy's like, "I'm bringing him to his court thing because of this and that for the warrant." And she goes, "Is this?" She actually says my name. Goes, "Yeah." And she goes, "Get those handcuffs off him. He doesn't belong here." I'm sitting there going, "Huh?" And the guy's like, he didn't really fight about it because he knew the whole story anyways. So he just takes the handcuffs off, and she goes, "Do you realize he could sue us?" I'm like, "Really?" She actually said that. She turned around straight to me. She goes, "I won't be surprised if you sue." And so as this is going on, I see my wife pull up in the I wish it was Camaro, in the Corolla. She pulled right up behind the cop that brought me there, and she pulled up there and stopped, and I saw her pull up. I'm like, "What the heck is?" Of course, I realized by then why she was there, but yeah. So then she goes, "He's free to go," and she turned around to me and says, "You're free to go." I'm like, "What is going on?" She goes, "You don't have court. You're not even supposed to be here." She said, "We found the records showing that you did take care of that." I'm like, "So I've been in jail for 2 freaking weeks for nothing?" And she goes, "Yeah." I think that's when she said, "I won't be surprised if you sue, or I wouldn't blame you if you sue us." Oh, I was so pissed. Oh my, I was happy, but I was pissed. You know what I mean? So I walk off. I get in the car. My wife is driving, and I told her what was going on. She goes, "Yeah, I know." She goes, "I came all the way out here today and explained to them what was going on. They didn't know a thing about it. They had no clue what happened at all. They didn't even know I had court that day until she came there and told them about it. You know, and apparently the old lady forgot to put it in the computer. She got fired right there on the spot. My wife was actually there when she got fired over it too. She watched her get fired because of it, because she admitted it that she forgot to do it or whatever it was. And so she explained to me what happened, that she came all the way out here, out to Tooele, not here, but out to Tooele to explain to what was going on. And she talked to the three sheriffs that actually came out. And so, yeah, they just had to intersect me. So luckily enough, we went where they were expecting us to come in at. So yeah, I was free to go just like that. I looked for a lawyer, and the thing that the lawyer kept saying is, "You won't win against Utah, not Utah government. You will not win." So they wouldn't take it. I must have had 5 lawyers said the same exact thing every time. "You won't win because it's the Utah government." So I finally just gave up. But yeah, that was the little, short version of that story. But that was like in 19. Oh, when was that? That was like 1996, 95. Might even been before that. I'm not even sure if we were married yet. Might not even been married yet. Somewhere between 93 and 96 is when that happened. So it was right before I actually moved away. Moved out in 98. But that was like the last thing that happened. And then in the early 80s or late 80s, of course I was younger. I was in the military at the time. The funny one, this is the funny one. I was delivering pizza. I was working for a pizza place, delivering pizza and stuff. And I pulled up to a stop sign, and this car zoomed by. It was one of the back streets. It zoomed by. It was one of the main roads, and like a main road, back road. Zoomed by real quick. I'm like, what the heck? You know, sure he's going fast. So I pull back out. You know, I pull out from the stop sign. All of a sudden, lights behind me. I'm like, what the freaking? I was still on the same block. I was going that slow. I had just came off the stop sign, and I pulled over, probably maybe 20 feet from the stop sign that I just turned from. Right. I pulled over. I'm sitting here going, great. My pizza's gonna be late because we had like a guarantee against it and all that stuff. But the cop walks up. Going a little fast, aren't you? I remember because my jaw about dropped. You know, he goes, you know, I rolled the window down. And that's the first thing he says, going a little fast, aren't you? I looked at him. I looked at the stop sign. I looked at him again. I'm like, I just came off that stop sign right there. And I remember him looking at me going, and he goes and looks at the stop sign like this. He goes, are you sure? I says, yeah. I says, I just came off that stop sign. And he goes, oh, you're delivering pizza, huh? I says, yeah. And he stops there for a minute. He goes, oh, I think I got the wrong person. So he actually admitted it. I mean, he was cool and everything. He was perfectly fine. And I told him, I says, I saw a car zoom by real quick all of a sudden, and right before you pulled me over. He goes, yeah, I'm sorry. He says, I got the wrong. He apologized and everything. And we started talking about the pizza and all this stuff. I mean, he was a really cool cop. I don't know if he was a state cop or highway patrol or what he was, because it wasn't very long. My pizza actually wasn't late either. So, but that was kind of like the good story of one of them. So he was a Springville cop, is what it was, either Springville or highway patrol, one of the two. But yeah, he apologized, told me sorry and all that stuff. That he got the wrong person, and he got back in his car and left. It was that simple. So there are good cops out there. I was scared to death too. I was like, how am I gonna prove I came off that stop sign? It didn't look, the car didn't even look the same. I mean, the one that zoomed by in my car, completely two different cars altogether. It was dark, so that's one reason why he probably confused it. So that was kind of one of those funny stories. But yeah, that other one, it was ridiculous. I never was able to sue on that one, but sounds like sounds like you guys may not be here anymore. Ones I was telling you the story to. So yeah, I know Utah. I had other situations too, but they will get you for anything they can possibly get you for, and the whole idea is to get you to stay out there. If you're not from Utah, especially if you're from California, they'll pull you over just for a routine traffic stop. And they'll get you for whatever they can get you for. My dad actually got pulled over for a routine traffic stop one time out there. I think it was right after we moved there. And he got pulled over by a Utah police officer. I don't know if it was highway patrol again there or not. But he was telling me a story that he'd gotten pulled over. And they checked his car. They checked the tires. I mean, they checked everything. The cop gave him a ticket for his cigarette lighter not working. Just because his cigarette lighter didn't work. Gave him a fix-it ticket for it. Like, what the hell? You don't have to have your cigarette lighter working. He never fixed it. He went to court instead. And the judge dropped it immediately. As soon as the judge, he said that the judge, as soon as he read it, he says, I'm dismissing this right now. Didn't even ask my dad anything. Because it was that ridiculous. Mail just came in. Mail Hosco. Why does it show I got 0? But yeah, it was ridiculous. Even the judge threw it out as soon as he saw it. So that's the kind of crap they pull out there. So if you do go out there, watch out for a routine traffic stop. Because they could do that out there. I've never had that happen anywhere else. I've never had a routine traffic stop anywhere that I know of, that I can think of. They've always had some reason, like, you're either speeding or your backlight's not working, which I just got that one the other day. We knew about it. The guy was really cool though. But he just says, "Oh, I'm just letting you know." My wife was driving too, and she doesn't have a license. Get that out here, okay? Where we are, she was pulled over just by about 2 weeks ago. I'm in the car. I'm the passenger because I don't like driving that much, anyways. I don't drive too much, so she was driving for me. And she drives like she has a license. She's been driving for years now, like that. And it was right here in town, and she got pulled over because, and I actually no, we went out, we went to another town is what it was for something, and we were coming back. That's what it was, and we were driving that way, and we noticed that our what do you call it, the dashboard kept turning on and off the lights. We didn't know about the back lights. We didn't know it was the same thing, but it kept flashing on and off. We're like, what the heck is going on here? You know, we'd hit the steering wheel, it come back on. So we thought it was related to something with the steering wheel. So we were driving home and got pulled over. And the cop got out and I was like, were you speeding? She's like, no. I says, I didn't think you were, because she doesn't do that. I'm like, you know, at least I'm in the car. I have the license and it's my vehicle. It's under my name, you know. So she's freaking out, thinks she's going to go to jail. I says, they're not going to put you in jail. It's insured, you're insured, and everything else. Because I have uninsured drivers on my insurance for that reason. So she's technically insured too. But anyway, he walks up and he says, I'm just pull you over, let you know your back lights are working. And we're like, oh yeah, our dashboard kept flashing off and on. You know, that's why we're heading home right now. I said, well, he goes, where are you going? He says, Arcata. And he goes, all right. He says, it's no problem. He says, do you need the insurance? And he goes, no, I don't need it. And he asked her, he says, do you have a license? And she goes, I have ID. So she was honest about it. And he goes, well, I'm going to have to ask him to drive instead. So of course I got out and drove. But so he let us go. They didn't give us fix the ticket, nothing. As soon as we got home, I think it was the next morning, I checked it. And what happened is my little switch that turns the lights on, the wire had broken. Somebody had spliced it together stupidly. Like I said, people out here are idiots. They don't know how to do anything right. So what happened? It looks like it was too short. And they tried to twist it together or something like that, and it broke. It pulled apart. It was all corroded and everything else too. I mean, it was pretty bad. So I went in there and extended the wire that way. I think what happens is it's connected to the wheel because it's tilt steering, and when it tilts, I think it pulled it off. Is what I think happened. So I gave it a little bit of extra wire, and it hasn't done it since. You know, I got it all put together and it hasn't flashed on and off. Haven't had any problems with back lights going off and on or anything like that ever since. That was about 2 weeks ago. But yeah, I'm just surprised he let the whole thing go. You know, I mean, that's what he was pulling us over for, the lights, nothing else. That's why he can't really get you for anything else. You know, but he wasn't like fishing or anything like that. So he was pretty cool about it. And I turned the hazard lights on because it was dark. So, you know, I did it all legally. Drove home with the hazard lights on because I knew that the lights might, at this time, they were staying off the dashboard. It was staying off completely. It wasn't coming back on. I think that's when it actually finally let go. So, but yeah, because when I got in there, it was actually broken, actually pulled apart. So it was all like green and stuff. So that's probably why I did it. So yeah, like I said, I wired it back together, and like I said, it's been working perfectly ever since. So, but yeah. So cops are okay out here. I mean, there was one that apparently he got in some serious trouble, I guess you'd say. He got fired. They literally fired this guy back when I was homeless. And believe me, us homeless did not like him either. Everybody was doing everything he can to get rid of him. Finally, he got fired because he was doing some illegal shit. They fired his butt in a minute. So he's not there no more. I can't remember his name. It's been so long. But he was one of those crooked ones. But other than that, you know, I haven't had any problems with cops out here. But oh my God, in Utah, it seemed like every week it was always something. You know, whether I was driving or whatever, it was always something. So anyway, anybody else here? Shows there's two people in here. Don't know who. Probably Mayo and Alexandria is in here. Alexandria's heard the whole story before, so she's probably asleep. I don't blame you. But how long have I been on anyways? Going, wait, an hour? I've only been on an hour? You've got to be kidding me. That's the slowest hour I've ever seen. Feels like about 2 hours. Actually, no way. I do know how I can bring things up. I just do it on the same window. Yeah, see there, I can bring things up. Okay, that's what I should have done on that one. MS copyright. Greetings from Valenzuela. I knew we were here, Alexandra. I still don't even know how. Was it MPS? Almost looks like it says Snoopy. MP Snoopy? Is that what it says? Oh, that's a C. MP Snow copyright. It's like MP Snow copyright. And three in here now. Who else is here? But yeah, I just got done telling that whole story again. But yeah, my brick building thing is probably gone. Probably won't be doing any more building until some money comes in. Because I'm way on SSI, so my SSI got cut majorly. I'm like cutting even right now. Literally cutting even. But like I said, I might just do the assembly square, start sorting that some more. Since I do have more Lego here now to sort through, you know. How's my day going? Oh, it's still going fine. Going fine. Other than financially. I'll mention I do have a donation thing up there in the corner there. You can see it up there in the top right. And all donations actually go towards the city and that, the Lego City and stuff, or towards the channel, however you want to look at it. But that's pretty much what's going to keep it going. Is donations to that, which I don't ever get donations, but if I did, most everything's been coming out of my own pocket. I have some instructions on Rebrickable. They've been selling pretty good. Waiting for all that to come in. Sorry, I don't understand. Understand what? It might translate it for me. You said, "How's your day going?" Yeah, because there's like a little icon before what it says. I think it was translated for me. Before he said, "Greetings from Venezuela," and then this next one he said, "How's your day going?" I think Google translated it for me automatically, because there's like this weird little icon before it. So I don't know if it's translating for him or not, but and Nightbot just advertised that you could drop your channel by typing the word drop. Now there's only one left. Yep, we only got one person in here. That's the only thing I think of. See, I got this. Let me see if I copy pasted in there. I'll show you what little icon I'm talking about. I think it's actually like an icon telling me where they're from. Yo, yeah. See, if I put my mouse over it, tells me what they actually said. Yeah. So I can't copy and paste it, but if I take the mouse off, it shows me what they say. Yeah. So if I put my mouse over, it tells me exactly what they actually said. And then if I take it back off, it has that little icon. It says the translation. It's like your background. Now it's speaking English straight out. No icon in front of it. It's a city. Yeah, my city right here. Yep, my Lego city. My wife's put a couple things in it too, but just kind of sitting there because there's some blank base plates there. In fact, the one where the soldier is where the Assembly Square goes. It's actually in the order of release. Everything is in the order of release. It starts way over here with the Cafe Corner, and then we have the Market Street, Green Grocer, Fire Brigade, and then I got a blank one there. And then we got the Town Hall, and then another blank one. And we got the not Palace Cinema, Parisian Restaurant, then the Detective's Office, Brick Bank, and then what will be the Assembly Square, which is blank right now. And then a blank one, it's a white one, so it's probably a downtown diner, I think, because it's white. And then we got the Corner Garage, and then another blank one, which I think that's the police station, if I remember right. Yeah, it has to be police. Oh, maybe not. It's the one before the police station. Okay. And then over here, we got another blank one, which I believe is the police station. And then the actual ones I do have, which I can kind of see them a little bit. Let me see if I can turn it a little better for you. I can actually take the camera off. So you can see the whole that off there. Oh, come on. Just lost connection. Just lost connection there for a second. All right. So yeah, that there's the rest of the city right there. You saw kind of in the corner. We got the up house right there for now. Kind of one of the boxes. That's my Assembly Square right there. So you can kind of see over it like that. So we got the Boutique Motel, then the Jazz Club, then the Natural History Museum, and Tudor Corner. So I don't have the new one yet. So don't have room for it yet. That's all the ones I own. My hand right here, you can see all the mess. I didn't realize I had a fan sitting there. That's the wire. So yeah, that's the ones I have. I guess I need to keep that like that. I didn't realize I had a van holding it right there. Holding the wire for me. At the time we dropped down behind the desk, I had absent in there. It's not super big. It's a lot smaller than it used to be. And then I have all the Cars, Disney Cars characters right here that I made. They're rebrickable in that. What? You are coffee. This one here, I designed this one myself. This is Sheriff. It's on rebrickable right now. I designed him. I have a couple that I designed from Cars. I actually designed this one too. Actually, this is Dusty Rustys. I designed him. He's on rebrickable. And he's based on Fillmore because he's the same kind of about the same size of a van, but he's a VW. Dusty is actually a Dodge. It's the only difference. Same colors and everything. What happens? I had ordered this, and they actually sent me two of them. So I changed it around, making it into a Dodge for Dusty Rustys. So he's kind of like on the side type thing. And I've got this, my newest one, Red. He just became available on Rebrickable. This is on, I think, Baker Bricks or something like that makes that one. But all the rest of them are available on Rebrickable. Then we got Luigi, little yellow car. Of course, everybody's favorite, Mater. Yes, there is actually a Mater on Rebrickable. They're on the scale to Lightning McQueen, the Lego Lightning McQueen. They're on the scale to him. We got that one. And we also had Doc Hudson. The only thing is you have to print your own stickers though. Anyway, you got even him. Guido. And this one here, I kind of designed myself out of an actual set. It's supposed to be a Sarge, but without his hood. Got Sarge here. Made this out of a dollar store set. Still in the process of doing it. And then we got Sally. There's Sally. Also available on Rebrickable. There's two different versions from the same person, depending on the kind of bricks you want to use. Same color and everything, but. And almost last but not least, there's Lightning McQueen. This is actually my wife's Lightning McQueen. I'll tell you where my actual one is in a second here. So there's Lightning McQueen, which is the actual Lego one. Then the big one, which I really can't pick up. Let me bring this up here. You see it right there. We got Mac, and that's where my Lightning McQueen is. He's actually inside it. You can actually put him inside and everything. And that there is available on Rebrickable. The only difference between that one and the rest of them is the front of him, the actual truck itself, it costs. It's like all the other ones do. But the back, the trailer itself is free. So you can get the instructions for free for the trailer. So that one is probably the most expensive one. It costs about $130 to get the parts for that one. So I have that one. So I technically have every single main cast of Cars, the original Cars, the first one, except for Ramon and Flo. And Flo, you like Sally? Flo I have on my Rebrickable. It is up for sale. All my instructions are $4.99 except for Flo. Flo is actually $5.99 because it was pretty tough to make her. She has all the pointy things and everything like that. And the Ramon's also available on there too. Not on mine, but on somebody else's. Can't remember the name of it. Just do a search, you can find it. Just type in Ramon. But yeah, I have a bunch of them on there. I have Flo, I have Dusty Rustiz, I have his brother Rusty Rustiz. What else do I have on there? I got Sheriff. I've got a Modeler, which is Doc Hudson's clinic, or whatever you call it, as a clinic. That's on there. I can't remember what the other ones were. I got a few other ones. I got Flo on there. The Modeler is $9.99, or actually I think it's $8.99, because of course it's a bigger set, or bigger build. I can't remember which ones. I have 10 of them all together. Oh, I have Lizzie, which is the old lady. She's really simple. I have her I think she's like $2.99 for the instructions. So she's a very simple build. She's about the same size as Luigi right here. I've got Sarge, which isn't this Sarge. It's a different Sarge. It's all brick built or whatever you call it. Trying to think what else I got, because I got 10 of them on there. Let's see if I can actually just do it like this. I know you can't see me, so go to Rebrickable. There we are. That's the ones I have. I've got original me and Tia's. I designed these myself. I got 3 different versions. You got the blue version over here. So can't really see it too well. We got Lizzie right here where my mouse is. This is Lizzie right here, the one that's lighting up. So then we got Flo right there. There's Rusty Rustiz. Here's Sheriff. And yeah, Sheriff, and then Sarge. And then here's Dusty Rustiz is up here. And then of course here's the Modeler I was telling you about. So that's what I have on mine. And that's my channel right there. No oil bricks. Should be pretty easy to find. Well, we don't want to close that because otherwise it will close everything. Oh, mail. We got mail in here.
Hey, I was just spending the first a while here, just sitting back, listening to you ripping into Utah.
Oh yeah. So you're still? I didn't know you were still here.
Yeah, I was just kind of in that state of mind, being fascinated about you railing against their system,
Yeah, their system is just. I'm not trying to rail against it, but it's just my little Tooele story, I guess.
because I've heard a lot of other stories saying that yeah, Utah ain't like the other states.
It's different. Yes, it is definitely different. I mean, the country out there is beautiful. I mean, you go out there, you're in awe. I mean,
Yeah,
those are mountains. Those are
yeah.
actual mountains.
Like when I go there in August, one of the things I want to see is the actual Salt Lake in Salt Lake City.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Salt Lake City itself. Well, technically, a lot of people picture Salt Lake City as being a huge city. It's not. It's like Hollywood. It's very tiny. The actual Salt Lake City is only like maybe 6 blocks by 6 blocks. That's it. I mean, it is tiny. Because when people say Salt Lake, and when you're a Utahn and you say I'm going to Salt Lake, they mean Salt Lake County.
Yeah, because it's
See?
kind of like the downtown LA versus LA County.
Yeah, yeah. Like Hollywood. Hollywood's only like 3 blocks by 3 blocks. It's a very small town. It's just a little village, is all it really is. I don't know if you've ever been to Hollywood or not. It's not as big as people think it is. You know, it's the same thing with Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City is very small. It's only, like I said, maybe 6 blocks by 6 blocks. After that, you got other towns that look like part of Salt Lake City, but it's not. You know, they have their own names, but they're in Salt Lake County. So when people say Salt Lake out there, they mean the county. They're going somewhere in the county, like to Kearns or West Jordan or Highland. I think Highland's in Salt Lake County. I can't remember. Or what other ones? West Jordan. I think I already said that one. There's a whole bunch of them out there, you know, and it's all one, what they call State Street. It just goes down through all these towns and goes straight to Salt Lake. It actually ends in Salt Lake City. The State Street does. So
Yeah,
in
because I was
actual Salt Lake.
searching on Google. I was searching on Google Maps about the geography of Salt Lake City, and it looks like LA being a collection of suburbs rather than
Yeah, it's a
a
lot of
big
suburbs.
giant, rather than a big giant sprawling downtown.
Yeah, it's a lot of suburbs. Yeah, you're right. It is pretty much what all your towns are, just suburbs. Now, what you do got to do
It's
if you're
like
going,
everything.
if you're going out
It's
to
like
Salt Lake
everything
City,
is built on the interstate that runs north south with
yeah,
the
I-15. I-15 actually goes. Oh, we got somebody else in here too. Royal.
geography of Salt
Hey.
Lake City.
Well, 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 if it isn't Mr. Will.
Yeah, we got Royal out here too, up here. But yeah, as I was saying, if you're going out to Utah, to Salt Lake City, I can't remember what, I think it's the one where the Capitol is. Just remember this, where the Capitol is, there's a hill right next to it that goes up, okay? You have to go up that mountain, and if you of course, there won't be very many cars up there. Put it in neutral, and you'll
What's
keep
going on?
rolling forward even though you're going uphill. They call it Gravity Hill. It's an optical illusion. It is so weird. They call it Gravity Hill, and you look behind you. It looks like you're gonna go backwards because it's downhill that way, right? But you'll actually start rolling forward uphill. Go figure. It is the weirdest thing.
Will, what the heck is going on?
What's that?
What's going on?
What's going on? Oh, Mayo was talking about how he's gonna be going to Utah in August. Mayo Hospital.
Okay.
Yeah, before you came on, he was talking about that. And I was telling him that if you,
I know. I was there watching the live on my tablet.
oh, I can't even hear him. I'm wondering, are you muted? He's not muted.
No, I'm right here.
Yeah, you are, but I don't know why mail's not working. I don't hear him.
No, because I'm not talking.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Man, you scared me. I was like, something's wrong. Okay, but yeah, if you go up there, you got to
Well,
take that.
Will, don't forget, you are getting up there.
Yeah, but just ask
are
people
getting
where
old.
Gravity Hill is, and they'll guide you to it. You know, ask for Gravity Hill is what they call it. It's right next to the Capitol building. What's that dinging?
What is that noise?
I don't know either. It ain't me. Probably Royal Gordon. It's a keyboard. Even I can tell that. Yeah, it's a keyboard. He's playing a keyboard. Got some weird stuff going on
What?
here.
Am I not allowed to play the piano?
No. You were freaking us out there. Just don't go. I used to know how to. I don't know. I used to know how to play it. It's Oh God, how do you do it? That's very close. The nee. It's just the same thing over and over. It's like 3 fingers. I think it's just. It's one note, then the next one down, the next one down. It's nee, basically. So do that. You go ding. It'd be the one you start on, up one, nee. So it'd be the one you're on, one up, the same one you were on, and down. Nee. Just keep doing that. Yeah, playing it by ear.
Mhm.
Here. Guessing it by
That's
ear.
Okay, but are we sure about this? Because
To be nee. See? Pretty close to that, yeah. It's very close. You get the idea of doing that.
What? It's so much more like playing the
You are
piano.
in the Twilight Zone. I think that's the theme of the Twilight Zone. Is what it is.
okay, but are we sure? Because are we sure this is going to be here for?
What's that?
You don't want to
Who
know.
that is.
You don't want to know.
We got music here too.
Yeah, because you're talking to a professional pianist, even though I don't review it on my channel.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I used to write songs.
Well, I do like
Crazy.
playing. I do like music.
Now that's funny right there. Bro. Copyright says bro.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm here to talk about stuff.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
What were you talking about? Yeah, we got sidetracked.
Talking about something about talking about something about mayonnaise.
You were talking about Utah. You were going out there in August.
Yeah, because I've got friends who are there, and there's enough people going there where I want to go to the convention.
Oh, there's a Lego. Yeah, that's right. There is Lego conventions in Salt Lake. I don't know where, but
Yeah, well, it's in the Mountain America Convention Center,
Mountain America Convention Center.
and that's in East Jordan.
Oh, okay. East Jordan. Okay, that's on the other side of the freeway. You got West Jordan. You got East Jordan.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the hotel that I'm in.
Well, that's gonna be fun.
Well,
background
I'm trying to talk. Let's not play the piano.
I know. I can't help it. Okay, I can't help it. It's all Will's fault. Blame him.
It's all my fault. Yeah, blame it on me.
Yep. Blame the poor innocent old man.
Are you two
See, I can always
in-
turn him
are you
down.
two-
See, I just go like this, turn about halfway. Now when he plays, it won't be that loud. Now, you have to go down some more. Now you
Are
can. Go.
you two in cahoots
See,
with each other?
outside at a whisper. You got background music. So
Why? It's not my fault.
anyway, bring it back up so we can hear you. But yeah. I mean, have you ever been to Utah before, Neil?
No, because I've been to Indiana, Illinois, California.
Well, I actually have a Discord friend who lives in Indiana.
No.
Yeah,
I do.
and so as I'm trying to say, the hotels that we're all staying in is east of the interstate, west of State Street.
Yeah, I probably know. Wherever you're staying, I probably know exactly where you're staying if you told me what it was.
Because practically everyone I know is staying at the Hyatt. I'm staying at the Hilton.
Yeah, the Hilton. Yeah, they let them stay there. Hilton or what's it? We called it. Oh God, I used to have my sister used to work for God, it's one that
Oh,
starts
my
with an M. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, offhand here, she used to work for them. But
The Marriott.
Marriott, yeah, she used to work for Marriott in California. She would get free rooms wherever she went and stuff like that. She doesn't work for them anymore. She was a manager, but it's only like maybe 5 years ago she quit that job and got a different job, but a better job elsewhere. But yeah, the Marriott. She worked for the Marriott. She was a manager at the Marriott in Riverside, California. So, but yeah, I just I assume you're from California, Mel? Are you from California too, or
No, I'm from Australia.
oh, yeah, they won't bother you.
I knew it because of the accent.
That's
knew
right.
it. I knew it.
See,
Yeah, they won't be.
a lot
You're,
of
you're from
times
you're out of the
the
United States. They won't even bother you at all. They'll probably welcome you with open arms, being out of the country. So, but if you're
yeah.
in
So
California, they'd be on your
I
butt
just want to
in
say
a
Well,
minute.
that's
something. I just want to say something about that because you were able to correctly identify my accent. A lot of Americans think I'm British. A lot of Brits think I'm
Yeah,
American.
I can hear.
It's
Well,
so
Australia
strange.
sounds British. They're most Australians have
well,
like
you're
a
not
British
wrong.
background.
British, and Australia, and Britain do kind of sound the same
They
when
are
they say
very
some of the
close.
same
Yeah,
words.
they're very close. Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is that is that since the different parts of England went to different parts of
Yep.
Australia, that's why all the accents in the states are different.
I've been told I have a Californian, Utah, and Southern accent.
Well,
all
it depends. Well,
Because I say y'all
well,
all the time too.
because the dialect of whichever state you're from depends from whichever parts of England immigrated to your
Alexander says
state.
that's cool, Mail. So I don't know if you guys can see the chat or not, but
Yeah, I got the pop out chat on
You got it,
another
okay.
screen.
Besides, I'm from Canada, and I literally don't have a Canadian accent because we just have our normal kind of English.
yeah. Well, I have all these accents because I lived in Louisiana for a while, at least in that area, which I already talked about why. And of course, I lived in Utah for 20 years, and I'm from California, so I'm in California now. So I have all those accents kind of bunched into one. I'm a mutt. I'm an accent mutt. Yeah, accent mutt. What? All right, already. I'm gonna turn him down. That's getting loud.
It is.
Okay, it's not my fault. Okay, I like playing it. Okay, it's super
Is
loud.
it, is it going over the mic or is it plugged straight in? It sounds
Must
like
be going over the mic since I'm literally talking to you guys I'm literally on the live stream on my laptop, and I'm playing the piano on my tablet.
boy, it's picking up really well.
It's really loud.
It's really loud. Yes, it is. Rubbing Bricks just came and says hello there.
So
Hello,
I'm,
Moby Brick.
so I'm going to assume that you like Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, I see that Thomas.
That is true. I've been liking for the last 15 years of my life. Well, I've been around for 17 years, but I've been liking since 2011.
Yeah, because
Rubbing Bricks says
because
you like- thank you.
I still like it too. I grew up with season 6.
My wife's combing her hair, brushing her hair actually. She colored her hair a couple weeks. When was it? A couple weeks ago? You colored your hair?
The good old but roaming bricks, the good old days of the franchise was with model trains. The CGI is trash.
Hey, dude! I grew up with the CGI series. Don't blame me. I love that series. Okay,
You
it's
have
my
drums
favorite
on that?
series.
Do you have like percussion
Well,
on it?
I grew up with season 6 before children's entertainment got cheaped out during the global financial crisis.
Wait, Will, if we may ask, what year were you born? So that I can probably figure out what era
year
of
was I
Thomas you were
born?
born around.
Oh, that'd be easy.
Yeah.
I'm 60 years old exactly.
Jeez, you are old.
I'm an
Yeah,
old fart.
well,
Yeah.
my mum is the same age.
1966.
Yeah, that's also when the Lego train track first came out.
Is it? I didn't know that.
Yeah, 19 because they made train sets without tracks in
That's
'64,
when Star Trek came out too.
but they first made the 4.5
the original
volt
Star Trek
rails in
episode.
1966.
The very, very first Star Trek episode came out in '66. I was born the same year as Kurt Cobain
Who?
from Nirvana.
Yeah,
Same birthday and everything.
smells like Teen Spirit.
Yep. I was born. I was literally born with
Okay, so if you were
Cindy
born,
Crawford.
okay, so you were probably born around the Railway series era,
Yeah.
aka books.
I don't know. I was
Yeah.
pretty young then. I don't remember.
Well, 1966 was when book 22 came out, which was
Yeah,
the Small Railway.
Cindy
Engine.
Crawford was born on my birthday, same year, same day, same month, same hospital. Only a couple of minutes
I have an
later.
ad on. I have an ad. I have an ad, so I have to turn that down because I don't want to get
you know,
copyright.
you know who Cindy Crawford is, don't you?
Yeah, because girls just want to have fun.
No, you're thinking of Cindy Lauper.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Cindy Crawford is a model, or used to be a model. But she's just about the same age, almost to the minute as me. And she was born at the same hospital, Hollywood Community Hospital, same as me. I mean, I may have laid next to Cindy Crawford and didn't even know it. I don't even remember it. Yeah, she's the same age as me. She was born February 20th, 1966, same as me. I was born at 2:44. I think she was born after me, I think. Probably in 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock range. So, I don't know the time. I just know the day. So if anybody ever asks me how old she is, I can tell you
Cindy
exactly.
Crawford end up remodeling for
That's the only
for
two.
Vogue
That's the only two that have birthdays the same as me that I know of, as far as celebrities, is Kurt Cobain and Cindy Crawford are the only two. There's no other ones. My wife shares a birthday with Bon Jovi.
Oh, that's really loud.
Yeah, it got loud. My wife shares a birthday with Bon Jovi, and what's his name? Not Jimmy Henderson. Oh God, the one that does the books, does the Cat in the Hat and all that. She shares birthday with him.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. Seuss. She shares
And his
birthday
real
with him
name-
and Bon Jovi.
And his real name is Theodore Giesel.
So, but
Yeah, Dr. Seuss actually has been one of my favorite book artists as a kid because, like, I remember reading it. I actually used to have a Cat in the Hat book with my first and last name, which I'm not saying because I don't give that out.
yeah,
No kidding. I actually don't give away my real name on any of my social media platforms. Apart from people that know my real name, they do get to say it, but people who don't, nope.
most people know my first name, but I don't think hardly anybody knows my last name.
Well, so of course, a lot of people know your real name since I literally just said like a few seconds ago.
Even if I did say my last name, I'd probably forget anyways. So it's not any.
Well, as I said, you are
real
60
name.
years old, and you are getting a little bit old. You might be in a retirement home soon.
Yeah, I'm a little fart. I know. Don't have to
The
remember
only
that.
the only
Yes, for the
people
team winning the FIFA World Trophy, Roaming Bricks asked. I don't really watch that, so I don't know. The Roaming Bricks asks, any guess for the team winning the FIFA World Trophy?
I'm not really that good with sports, even though
No,
I am a part of 3 different sports teams.
I'm not either.
I have no position.
I used to be really
No,
into
I can't-
basketball and football,
I
but
can't
not
do
anymore.
this. I can't do that.
Yeah. Oh, did he leave?
Must have.
He said something, and all of a sudden he left. Might have got kicked off or something. Not kicked off, but lost the signal. Probably be back. I'm sure he'll say something. Mel, did you get kicked off or something? He might be in chat. Looks like he might be in chat.
Or maybe he has too much mayo to deal with.
Pa, pa, pa. You need your percussion.
Yeah, I know.
So you can come in and do that for me every time I tell a joke. You go.
Yeah, I know.
Reminds me of Big Bang Theory when they were doing that. That was funny as heck.
Oh god, I actually grew up with Big Bang Theory, and
I
who do you
love
think
that
my
show.
favorite character is
We
from
have
Big Bang
that. We
Theory?
have the whole entire series. We were just watching that not too long ago. Rum Brick says never too old for Lego. No one gets old enough to handle bricks. I know. I'm probably the oldest one.
And everyone who's watching this, if you all know the YouTuber Brigzar, I actually watch his Thomas channel.
Brigzar. I haven't heard of him.
Yeah, his real name's Jabbo.
Yeah. I have no clue. Well, this time I can actually hear you though, but usually I can't hear you. Remember?
It's because I was on my tablet before, and I'm
Yeah.
talking on the stream on my laptop.
Yeah, this one's actually a lot better. A lot better.
You're not the only one who says that.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
And how else would you be able to hear my good old piano skills?
Yeah. That's the only thing is it picks up really well, obviously. I mean, your volume control thing on there is actually higher than what mine is. It's going into the red every time either you say something or the piano goes. It goes into the red. I've got it turned up all the way though too. Mine doesn't. Of course, mine has that stupid computer hum. My computer's like sitting right here, which just happens to be the same thing, same exact cabinet that my microphone's connected to. So you're hearing the hum through the vibration of the microphone. Rune Bricks is little L Bricks.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, I know.
Says, you are cool, the most wise Bricks wizard we have got. Oh, I've
So, chat, what do you all think of my piano skills?
I did a
And
lot
be
of
honest,
research on
or
that
I'll
before
kill
I
you
started
all.
my channel. So, but I've done a lot. I've been doing a lot of research on the Bricks and Minifix thing too, but not really much to tell about that right now.
Okay. And besides, people who are in the chat, what do you think of my piano skills?
What about your piano?
I'm just saying, I'm asking what they think of my piano skills.
Oh, your piano skills. I didn't hear the last word. Do you have chat, or can you see the chat, or? Nobody's saying anything. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Okay, chat, if you don't say my piano skills are good, I will kill you all with my
Oh, there you go.
stupid
Rune Bricks
17-year-old
says, play
brain.
some more melodies before we can comment on your piano skills.
Okay.
And MSO Copyright says, well, guys, I say goodbye. I need to finish the homework of university. Okay, yeah. It's translating for me. The guy in the piano is amazing. And he also says, your skill is excellent. It's translating for me because he's Venezuelan, I guess you call it. So it's translating for me here. So, of course,
Yeah, besides, I've been playing the piano for since the start of this year.
Oh, wow. I can play guitar, some guitar. I don't know if I can anymore. It's been a long time. And Alexander says bye to MSO Copyright. I could play Every Rose Has a Thorn in its entirety on acoustic guitar.
I really don't know what that is, but okay.
You don't know that song?
I'm mostly around pop music.
Every rose has its thorn. I'm not singing it to key right now, but...
Okay, people in chat, try to recognize this theme.
I know that one.
Okay, since you know it, but let's see if everyone in the chat can recognize it.
Play it
Okay,
again.
Alexander, I'm not that loud.
Oh, you can see chat. Okay, good. I don't have to read it to you.
It's because I have the live on my other screen.
Okay, perfect. I don't have to read it to you. Cool piano.
Why,
Play
thank you.
Play it again.
However you pronounce your name.
Play it again, Sam.
Hmm?
Play it again, Sam.
Okay. Just hold on. Oh, stop. I have to turn this on because there's an ad playing now.
Oh, stupid ads. What was that? On my yeah, you can pop out the chat and then turn off the chat the channel itself and still leave the chat on the window.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying I would rather prefer it on my other screen.
Or just mute it. No, we don't hear anything. I think you can probably skip it too.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's literally a game I downloaded on my tablet, so there'll be ads constantly.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know my lives do ads.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, people in the chat, let's see if you can. Oh, come on again with the ads. Ugh.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah,
One
I
right
also
after
hate when that happens. So, chat, let's see if you can recognize the theme, even though Will here
I
said
recognize it, but I
already
don't
knows
know
it.
what it is.
What?
I recognize it, but I don't know what it is.
Okay, let's see if you all can recognize it. Oh, that was actually wrong. No, geez, wrong again. There we go. That was the actual version. Now we'll see if you all can guess
I
it.
recognize it. I can't name it though.
It's a very iconic thing for
Yeah.
young audience, I guess. Not as old as Will. Am I right, everyone?
Yeah, it seems like something. I think it's something newer. I think I know what it is, but I'm not positive.
All I can say it's a national anthem.
Oh, it's a national anthem.
Yes, but not from the U.S. or from Canada.
Oh God, I thought it was like a TV theme or something like that, like a TV show theme. God, I recognize it though.
Okay, but back to Alexander's thing where he said, I'm good and loud.
Yeah,
Can you ask me how I'm loud? That's the question.
yeah, you are loud.
Hey!
Good and clear too, though. It's clear though, so it's not like distorted or anything like that. I've got you turned
Okay,
up all
fine.
the way.
I'll say it. It's the Chinese national anthem.
That's what it is. Yep. That's now it clicked. Yep. It
Yep,
is.
so, dun, 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 bing, ba, ba, bing, 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 bong.
Yep. This is the short version though. I think it goes a lot longer than that, if I remember right. Like ours is, country to the V. That's pretty much all it is. That was a little off there. Ugh. Now, when somebody hits the wrong key, I can hear it. Oh God, it drives me crazy.
I wasn't really trying to hit the wrong key. I was
I know
really
you
trying to
weren't,
make
but-
my own kind of thing.
Ding, ding, ding. That's what I thought you were playing. Ding, 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 ding. That's what it sounded like you were getting ready to do.
Well,
There you go. God, I hate that. We just made the wrong key. I have my grandmother on my mom's side was a folk singer back in the 50s. She actually cut records and everything. She was a pop singer back then. And so I have music background, So when somebody hits the wrong key, it's like somebody saying Legos. Ugh, I hate that. It gives me it puts a tickle up my spine every time somebody does that. So it's like fingers on a chalkboard. Yeah, just hit the wrong key and I'll do this type of thing again. I get chills. That sounds like that sounded like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Ding 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 ding. That. You can probably do that. The ding 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 ding. That's easy. That one's real easy. If you do that close encounters, you might get aliens coming down here. Din, 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 din. Din, 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 din. I have an acoustic guitar over here, but it's missing a string.
wait, you should get. Wait, whatever your wife's doing right now, we should tell her to come in here so she can guess the Twilight theme if I'm doing it.
Oh, she would know it, but she's
Well, let's
not
see if we.
she's not exactly decent. She's wearing like her nightgown or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah,
old.
I mean she's covered, but she's wearing. She doesn't like being in front of the camera with her.
Okay. Roaring Bricks. I kind of don't know how to play the
Oh, Pink Panther.
Pink Panther
easy.
theme.
Okay,
there's a thing. But there's a thing. Okay, but there's a thing. I have not watched Black. I have not watched
I can
Pink
play that
Panther.
one. I know how to play that one. That's easy.
Okay, but there's a thing. I haven't watched Pink Panther in years, like since second grade.
Oh God, I wish I could guide you through it. If you ever show me the piano itself on camera, I'd be able to tell you exactly probably how to do it. It's
Well,
a-
I wish I could, but for some reason my
yeah.
camera's not
It's
working.
middle
on
C.
my
I know that. You
laptop.
start at middle C. I can't remember. I'd have to do it to be able to tell you how to do it. It's really easy. It's like, it's like I think it's two on the one you're on, then down one you go two, and then I think it's on the black. I can't remember. It's been so long.
What is so funny, Owen Brick Studios?
I did release a concept Pink Panther custom bricks made. Oh, that was cool. A Pink Panther. That's what somebody should do, is make Pink Panther, the actual Pink Panther himself, Lego. Like a little figure type thing out of him. Or even Brickhead.
Oh my god, you have got to be kidding me again with the stupid ads.
Is that ads on my live or?
No, it's ads on my tablet.
Oh, okay. I don't know if my lives get ads or not. I hope not. I also heard that this guy has confirmed that extraterrestrial ET is headed our way to Bricks for more. It is? Okay. The Pink Panther theme song suggestion. Everyone wants the Pink Panther.
I don't know how to play the Pink Panther thing. I haven't
Here, I'll
watched
do
Pink
it for
Panther
you.
in years.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. 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 Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. There. I did it for you. I probably didn't sound like a piano, but I did it.
Yeah, basically. So, other than Pink Panther, can someone give me something I actually know, like from 2000s or something? Because I was born in the 2000s.
Oh, you're young.
I told you my age before. I
You're probably
think.
about the same age as my daughter. My daughter was born in 2000. My oldest daughter.
I was born 2009. Will.
Oh, well, you're way younger than her. You're in your teens still, or close to it.
I'm still in my teens.
Yep. Oh, no, yeah, you would be in your teens. Be like 19. Between 17 and 19.
I'm 17.
I was just going to say 17. I was just spitting out 17 when you said it.
Okay, someone in the chat, give me something I actually know from my era, because like I'm young, as Will just said.
Yeah, he's just a kid. You're still a baby.
Hey, I'm not a kid. I'm a teen. I'm literally taller than half my family.
You're still a baby compared to me. You're younger than
you're
all of
mean.
my kids. Younger than all of them. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying that. My youngest is 20.
Okay, Owen's Brick Studios. I'm not playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I'm not a baby.
Twinkle, twinkle. That's what you got to know, though.
You're mean.
I knew it. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm not playing. Something about Las Vegas. Why about? I don't even know anything about Las Vegas. Did you all not hear me earlier? I said I'm Canadian. And before you ask, I do not know how to play the Canadian national anthem on a piano. That's my thing. I do not know how to do that. The only thing I know how to play so far is the Twilight theme, what Will taught me. And yes, I know he's old. I know. Okay,
Actually, got two of these.
I
One
might be
has
a-
no
I
strings.
might
One
be a
does.
fan of Thomas, but
This
I
is
do not know
missing
how to play the
strings.
Thomas theme on my piano either. The only thing I can try to get close to it is. Hold on, let me get my tablet back on. real quick. Darn it, another ad.
It's tuned. I don't know if it's tuned because it's missing a string, but you're right, it is tuned.
Okay,
No, it's a
okay.
little off. A little off.
I'm gonna have to try to do the Thomas theme, even though I'm not good
Definitely,
with
'cause
the
it's
theme.
It's missing one string.
Nope. Sorry, I can't do it.
Those are tuned. These three are tuned. I don't know, it sounds like it might be tuned. Those two are. These two.
The skills get polished.
Maybe off
and
barely.
the past.
But anyway,
I think one day Willie should make a music stream for like your people who like music.
well, if you play it yourself, like I'm doing right now, like this, it's actually considered a parody.
A whole new world from Aladdin. Sorry to inform you, but I'm not that old. I haven't watched Aladdin in years,
Jamming
but I
on
can
the live
try.
stream, yeah. I think you can probably hear like untuned guitar here. It's missing one string. It's missing the bass right here. Missing the lower, the higher one. I can get strings here. I'm just trying to remember.
Okay, I don't know if that sounded right, but that's the best I can do for a whole new world.
Alexander says Viva Las Vegas.
I don't know how to play that because I was not born in Las Vegas.
If this was tuned and had all the strings, I could do every rose live. Every rose has its thorn live, all the way from beginning to end.
And yes, we're jamming on stream,
And I could sing
even though
along
it was
with it
kind of
too.
my fault.
I could sing along with it too and play it.
Okay, Will, we know you're old, but you don't need to admit you're that old.
I actually figured out the solo by ear though. The electric guitar solo. Yeah, I have Brett Michaels on Facebook. I've talked to him a couple times, but Poison, and I guess I posted a video or something like that on there of me playing it electric. Every rose has its thorn because it's supposed to be acoustic, and I played it one time electric, and he heard it. He actually saw it and heard it. This is way back years ago, and when I first learned how to play. And he liked
Yes,
it
I
so much
know.
that
Back in your era.
he actually
I know.
recorded,
Back in
he
your
recorded
era.
it again, made an electric version of Every Rose Has Its Thorn and based it on mine. He even asked me, he says, "Can I use that?" I was like, "It's your song, duh. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. It's your song." And so he based it on what I did. It's so cool. He actually has an album, his solo album, the electric version of Every Rose Has Its Thorn. Yeah, it's only got 5 of the 6 strings in here. So
And also, one question: what's this barcode that says "Buy me a Pepsi"?
it's a PayPal.
Oh,
It's a PayPal link. You go to that, you can donate. It's a donation link.
well, all I'm saying is I can't donate since I don't have PayPal.
Yeah, you don't need PayPal. It doesn't. It goes. It uses Visa, Mastercard. You don't have to have PayPal to do it.
And I don't have that either.
You do have to have credit card though. Debit or credit doesn't matter. I have 2 different versions. Let's see, I have this one, and I also have.
Alex, can you think of something? Alexander, try to think of something other than that Los Angeles song. Something that I might know.
I have this one too, but it kind of covers
Oh,
everything up,
geez.
so I don't use that one. I like keeping it in the corner, so there's 2 different versions of it on here. So I just put that up there.
Like on my tablet lock screen, I literally have a photo of me and my girlfriend.
That's what happened on my phone.
No
with
kidding.
My wife. So he says Star Wars theme song. You must know that.
Oh god. Yeah, I do.
That'd be really hard to play.
Okay, no, no. Nope. Jeez. Okay, I know Star Wars, but it's just the theme that I get wrong all the time. No.
How about
Okay, no offense to Owen to- Oh my gosh.
I have that one.
Type star without the once upon a star. What?
Oh, that's just Nightbot.
Mission Impossible? You've got to be kidding me. I never even watched Mission Impossible.
You haven't seen the movies either? The movies are the same.
Nope. Never watched a single. Oh, you stupid egg.
How about Star Trek?
Oh God! Don't get me started. My grandmother loves that show.
The new theme.
And I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I'd play it for you if I could, but I'm not. I can't, so I won't. On the older one, the original Star Trek theme is actually easier.
Okay, but I don't really watch Star Trek. As I said, my grandmother loves that show.
I know Pink Panther's pretty easy. If I was there, I could actually show you how to do it. Yeah. Rome Green Vic says playing the Star Wars theme tune he thought would be Mission Impossible. As a pun.
Kung Fu Panda fighting. I never even watched Kung Fu Panda. All I know is Jack Black played in it. That's all that I know.
I don't know the thing for that one.
And I know a lot of you might not be associated with AI, but I do create songs with
Okay.
AI. But I'm saying,
I
if
got a
you
whole
have
bunch of them on my
Suno,
channel here,
what?
all Lego songs. You guys have heard my Lego songs, haven't you?
Oh yeah, and like, if you all want to know what site I use to create my music, I use a site called Suno. So
Yeah.
go download that and follow me at Royal Gordon or just Royal
That's
Gordon.
what a lot of people use. My wife does a lot of that. I have a bunch of music videos / songs that I wrote about Lego. A lot of them become hits too. On here anyway. Like God, it's been a billion years since I went to this. I even have one that's like a trilogy called Lego Horror. Lego Horror. Sounds like I'm saying Lego Horror. But yeah, I have that on my channel.
Okay, I'm missing Romans Bricks. If that is how you pronounce your name, I don't know if that is or not, but I'm saying the only time I ever make AI songs is every once in a while, so that's the only ever time I use AI.
Yeah, this Pab Wall is the #1 video right now. Always has been. I'm gonna play it for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and share that with you guys on here. Let me do local video. Let's see if I can find it now. I know it's been a while since I played these, so I might as well play it. I think we'll still be able to talk over it though. I just gotta find it now. Music videos. I got the 5.1 version and I got the regular version, so I'm gonna do 5.1. Okay, here's Pab Wall, my #1 video.
I walked into the Lego store today. The first part I went to was a wall full of pieces, from plates to little peaches. I've never seen a wall so big. Every Lego piece I can think, gotta grab them all. Every kind I can find. Gotta fill the little cup. Oh, it's now a box. So what's up? Oh, it's now a box. Where do I put the blocks? Where do I put? Can I get them in? Maybe if I sit them sideways in. It's the Lego Pab Wall. P-A-B stands for pick a brick. I just can't figure out this packing trick. The Lego Pab Wall. Them in, now gotta get more. Can't ever have enough of even doors. Need some snot bricks for building sides. You know the ones with studs aligned. This'll cost a fortune with 25 boxes. How will I afford so many little foxes? I even got the ones with the little thing for a gun, so you can slide it in. It's the Lego Pab Wall. P-A-B stands for pick a brick. I just can't figure out this packing trick. The Lego Pab Wall. It's the Lego Pab Wall. A-B stands for pick a brick. I just can't figure out this packing trick. The Lego Pab Wall. It's the Lego Pab Wall. P-A-B stands for pick a brick. I just can't figure out this packing trick, the Lego pop wall. It's the Lego pop wall. PAB stands for pick a brick. I just can't figure out this packing trick, the Lego pop wall. PAB stands for pick a brick. I just can't figure out this packing trick, the Lego pop wall.
Please. One more song here.
You were trying to play it, huh?
Kinda.
Kind of.
And I was trying to say if I could present my screen so I can show the people what I use to make songs. And I might play one of my songs.
There we go. Yeah, I don't know why I have you on here twice now. I don't know why.
I kind of want to present my screen, Will, so people can see it. Okay, so here is the site I use,
Yeah, it's gonna.
and here are songs I created.
It's gonna. Oh, that I see what you're doing. Okay. Oh, that I see what you're doing. Okay. Jane's songs. I can't.
Yeah, some of my songs I wrote pretty much existing songs that I put on my own twist, or just made my own.
Yeah.
Like this is my most recent song.
My wife does this too for her channel. My wife does this too for her channel. He goes to Suno and makes.
Okay, if you guys want to hear my most recent song, put thumbs up in the chat.
I'm actually in the middle of making one for Saturday. I have a live Saturday.
Put thumbs up in the chat if you want to hear my most recent song.
I might be canceling
Yeah,
it.
she makes songs a lot. Yeah, she makes songs. Does little videos of them.
Nice.
She does little videos of them. You want me to turn off or?
Okay,
you want me to
Alexander,
turn
put
off, or I can remove it. I can remove it. Are you done? Are you done?
Hmm?
Are you done? Or are you done? Or
well, I asked people in the chat if they put
Oh.
thumbs up if they want to hear my
Alexander
most
did a
recent
thumbs
song.
up. Alexander did a thumbs up.
I can see that.
I can hear myself.
So, if you hear it, you can hear it.
What? Not much. I was gonna say go ahead and play it if you want.
Hold on, what?
I was gonna say go ahead and play it if you want. Play it if you want.
Okay, so here's my most recent
I've
song.
said sorry again and again for my past wrong, and for the man I was back then. But still there's a wall around your heart, so brick by brick I'll try to break that wall apart. I'll lend a million hands, I'll bridge the great divide, jump through a million hoops until you're satisfied that I am on your side. Yes, I am on your side. I see a bird up there in the sky. Now aren't you glad we gave Spencer's Way a try? I want your forgiveness for all that mess, but I want to prove that I deserve it more than less. I'll lend a million hands, I'll bridge the great divide, jump through a million hoops until you're satisfied that I am on your side. Yes, I am on your side. You had my back, it was better than any dream. What's in pieces can still be repaired. It's not too late to fix the friendship that you once shared. And so I'll lend a million hands, I'll bridge the great divide, jump through a million hoops until you're satisfied that I am on your side. I am starting to see that you on my side. Oh, I am on your side. My side. My side. My
So, what did you think?
That's actually pretty good. I'm sitting here playing with the thingy here.
What do you think?
I liked it. It's pretty good, actually.
Will, I can't hear you.
Sorry, I was muted. I forgot I muted myself. It was pretty good. I liked it. I was sitting there playing with the little setting things right there. You can hear me now, right?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, I had it muted. I didn't want to because my speakers were playing. It was going into the mic.
Loud.
Alexander said she liked it too.
I can see that.
I knew that.
So since summer is like 2 days away from it for me now, like as I'm from Canada, and like so that means over the summer, if Will ever goes live, you might hear another song that I created. Since I don't know what songs to create next.
I created a whole bunch of them. I have some I didn't even post on YouTube at all. So mostly about Lego.
And like as I said earlier, like some of the songs I created are like some already existing songs, but I just put my own twist.
Right. Yes, a lot of people do that. I mean, everything is always based on somebody. It always is. It's always based on somebody else. It always is. Every time.
Yeah, but I just put my
Inspired.
own
I guess
like
inspired
take
is a better
and
way
beat
word
on
for
it.
it. It's always inspired by somebody.
Yeah,
So-
it was from a childhood favorite song of mine.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to play the piano if you're all wondering. I'm just trying to exit out my tab
Yeah.
that has the piano on my tablet.
Well, yeah, every song out there is always inspired by somebody, at least since the 80s anyway.
Yeah, like even though I'm a guy, like I'm just saying, I kind of like boy bands.
Yeah.
Even though I'm a guy.
Nothing wrong with that. Did you know that there's actually only 12 notes in every song?
Ow.
12 notes, that's it. Did you know that?
I did not.
You only have a length of 12 different notes that you can use. I mean, if you think about it, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then everything in between comes up to 12.
Okay, who doesn't know their ABCs? They've been around for like what, like thousands of years?
Well, I mean, you only got 12 notes you can use because you got A through G, and then you got A minor, A sharp, B sharp, A, B minor, and all that. Comes out to 12 of them. Yeah. Go figure. Or maybe it's 12 chords.
Okay, I gotta go, everyone, but I'll talk to you all next time.
Oh, you're taking off now?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I've got to get ready to go anyways. 15 minutes after 2 hours now. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. And I will see everybody. Oh, what is today? Sunday. I will see everybody Thursday, 6 o'clock. I'll probably just go ahead and sort out Assembly Square, show you how I do that. And I will see everybody then. So thanks to everybody come in. Let's see who came in here. Let's go up to top fans. We got a few. We got Alexandra, Owens Bricks. I'll never get this one right. MP Snow copyright, I guess it is. Royal Gordon Productions, Roaming Bricks. We got Rose Investigates, which was here earlier, and Fuzzy Adventures. So thanks to everybody coming in and in the chat and on on camera or on panel. I will see everybody Thursday. Bye for now.
Please subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of videos I post. Thanks for watching.